Last half of the 11th inning, we're tied at 3. And can you say, here we go again? 19 days ago, the Hops played a 19-inning game. Here at home, they won. Here's Grant Nelson. The pitch on its way. Nelson takes a fastball, high, ball 1. 5 days ago, the Hops played a 13-inning game here at home. Both games, like today, day games. 1-0 pitch to Nelson, and Grant takes a fastball low, 2-0. Min-Si Chin into his second inning of work. 6'3", 205-pound right-hander from Taiwan. The 2-0 pitch to Grant Nelson on the way in the inside corner. The crowd oohs and ahs at that one. Looked like it was inside. 2-1 the count. 19 days ago, when we went 19 innings, Grant Nelson caught all 19. Here he is in the throes of it again. 2-1 pitch. Swings and comes up empty. 2-2. He has flied to left, struck out swinging, walked and scored, and popped out to second. Imagine how difficult it is to squat in this heat over and over again for 11 innings and then be asked to go up and hit. Righty to righty, Chin to Nelson. It's on the way, and Nelson takes one inside, ball 3. Full count. Ryan Gebhardt on deck. Gebhardt fouled a bunt and popped out back in the 7th. If Nelson were to get aboard, we might see Castillo pinch run and Gebhardt to bunt again. The 3-2 is on the way, and it's low, ball 4. Let's see if Otto brings on Castillo to pinch run. And he's gonna.
Now batting for the Hops.
Or will it be somebody else?
Number 7, Ryan Gebhardt.
Jordan Parr, maybe. Jordan Parr will come on and pinch run. Grant Nelson will be done after catching 11 innings. He draws a leadoff walk here in the last half of the 11th. So Jordan Parr to pinch run.
Jordan Parr.
Parr has stolen 3 bases in 4 attempts. Ryan Gebhardt unable to get a bunt down in the 7th inning. He popped it up. Has 2 sacrifices this year. Min-Si Chin makes a pick to first. Parr dives back in. Jordan Parr stole 23 out of 27 this year at the University of Illinois. A look at first. Chin delivers, and it's bunted up along first. It's fielded by the first baseman Seager. He tags Gebhardt out, and this time Gebhardt gets the bunt down. The winning run now at second with 1 away. John Leonard coming up. Third sacrifice of the year for Gebhardt. Here's John Leonard with a chance to win it. He finds himself in the thick of these extra inning game-winning rallies. Min-Si Chin comes set. And the pitch on the way. Leonard takes a fastball in there, 0-1. Min-Si Chin, the Taiwan native, 2.12 ERA coming into his second inning of work. John Leonard, the small-town Pennsylvania boy, digs back in. 0-1 pitch. Curveball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brian Billigan on deck. 3-3 tie. We're in the bottom of the 11th. The pinch runner Jordan Parr at second. He's the winning run. He leads. Chin delivers, and Leonard swings and fouls it off to the right. One ball and 2 strikes. 3-3 tie here in the last half of the 11th inning. Chin scratched at the dirt in front of the pitching rubber with his right spike. Big Taiwanese right-hander looks in to get the sign from Christian Carmichael. No look back. 1-2 pitch. Curveball poked foul back to the screen. Still 1-2 to John Leonard. John Leonard, twice in 3 days, scored game-winning runs in extra innings here at home. The first of those was 3 weeks ago tonight. He has a chance to drive home the game-winning run here. 1 out, bottom of the 11th, 3-3 tie. Jordan Parr leads at second. Chin checks him. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on. Fly ball towards shallow right. It drops. Parr around third. Here he comes. And he is now stopped by Otto and gets back to the bag. Zamaripa came up with it. And Zamaripa bobbled it momentarily in right, but no way Otto could know that. A base hit for Leonard. Puts the winning run 90 feet away, puts a lot of pressure on the catcher, Christian Carmichael. 3-3 tie here in the last of the 11th. Brian Billigan coming up. Billigan has flied to center, singled to left, tapped a hit up along third, singled to right, popped out to second. Yogi Perez Ramos comes out of the dugout, puts an arm around him, whispers something in his ear, and then goes back to the on-deck circle. Yogi due up next. A walk, a sacrifice, a base hit. Runners at the corners. 1 out, bottom of the 11th. We are tied at 3. The infield is in. The outfield is shallow. The pitch on the way. Billigan takes in there. Inside corner at the knees, 0-1. He's got his second multi-hit game and his first 3-hit game as a Hop. A 4th hit would win it. Jordan Parr down the line at third. John Leonard leads at first, a short lead. 0-1 from Min Si Chin, and a swung on line towards short. Knocked down by the shortstop Reinheimer. Everybody's going to be safe. He was playing in. He tried to short hop it and couldn't hang on to it, and it squirted 10 feet to his right. Here comes Yogi with a chance to win it. Can you believe it? That's going to be an error on Reinheimer. They weren't going to get a double play, but they should have gotten one. Yogi Perez Ramos, and here he is again. He has 2, count them, 2 walk-off hits this year. July 5th against Vancouver, a single to shallow center field, scoring John Leonard. That was the first of them. The pitch to Yogi is on the way, swung on and fouled back. A fly ball deep enough would get the job done. Bases loaded, 1 down, bottom of the 11th, a 3-3 tie, 0-1 to Yogi. Then just 5 days ago at home against Spokane, a double to right center, scored Brian Billigan from first for a 6-5 win in 13. Here we are, bottom of the 11th, 3-3 tie, bases loaded. 0-1 pitch from Chin, it's taken low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Yogi backs out. Likeable left-hand hitter from Cuba, a fan favorite here. Closed stance in that left-hand batter's box. Pinch runner Jordan Parr at third. He's the winning run. Leonard at second. Billigan at first. 1-1 pitch to Yogi Perez Ramos. Here it comes, and Yogi swings into fly ball toward left center field. Going over is Castillo. Jumps, can't catch it. Here comes Jordan Parr. He scores, and the Hops win it in 11 innings. 4-3. Yogi being mobbed out near second base again. There's that chant, Yogi, Yogi. For the 4th time this year, the Hops with an extra inning win. The 3rd time in the daytime. And for the 3rd of their 4 extra inning wins at home, Yogi Perez Ramos drives home the game winner. It goes in the books as a hit, though if Castillo had caught it, it would have been a sacrifice fly. Jordan Parr would have scored easily. The Gatorade bucket came out, and Yogi got a shower of Gatorade. High fives all around. This crowd loving it out here at the Hop Farm. The Hops beat the Aqua Sox 4-3 in 11. They win back-to-back games for the 2nd time in a week, and they're 3-1 in the 2nd half of the season. And for good measure, they're 4-0 in extra inning games at home.